Hurricane Dorian is carving a path through the Caribbean. The storm strengthening this afternoon, lashing the U.S. Virgin Islands with heavy rains and dangerous winds, but veering away from much of Puerto Rico, where residents were so worried. And as the storm heads west, Florida is being warned. The latest prediction, Dorian could be a powerful hurricane by the time it nears Florida's east coast this holiday weekend.
The track of the storm as a Category 1 makes its way into the Atlantic, and then we see it could become a Category 2 early Friday, Category 3 on Saturday.
Yesterday at this hour, it was a Category 1. Expecting to go to 2 at 11 p.m., and it did. That means in a 24-hour period, we have now jumped from a Category 1 hurricane to a Category 4.
Yes, Hurricane Dorian is now a Category 4 storm, packing maximum sustained wind speeds of over 150 miles per hour. Dorian has slowed its approach towards the Bahamas and the U.S. mainland. It's giving it time to grow in size and in strength. A hurricane warning was issued for the northwestern Bahamas earlier. A life-threatening storm surge there could actually cause water levels to rise as much as 15 feet above normal.
Hurricane Dorian has shifted course, now threatening the Bahamas and the southeastern coast of the US. The storm is packing winds up to 225 kilometres per hour after strengthening to a punchy Category 4 system. But the US National Hurricane Centre expects Dorian to grow even stronger.
Tonight, Dorian bringing torrential rain and hurricane-force winds, hitting island after island and surprising Puerto Rico with a sudden turn.
You thought you'd be okay.
Yeah, well, now it's like a Russian roulette. Now you wish for the best. We did the best we could.
The shift in course sparing San Juan, but launching a scramble in the east, as many tied down boats and secured their homes as best they could.
Take a look at this apartment building on Abaco Island, completely destroyed. Here's what this Category 5 storm looks like from the International Space Center's camera. And take a look at this image, chilling, showing what it's like directly inside the eye of that storm.
Please pray for us. Please pray for us, everyone. Please pray for us.
Dorian, the most powerful storm ever in recorded history to hit the Bahamas. Roaring into the northern islands Sunday with a 185-mile-per-hour wind, gusts potentially to 220 miles per hour.
Wind gusts of 200 miles per hour. You can see what it's doing here, and off in the distance, those waves crashing against the pier.
The wind so strong, our team, including Marcus Moore, heading inside.
Look at that. Those are the wind gusts that we have seen and that officials have warned about. This is absolutely a mind-blowing event that is unfolding right now.
One of the hardest hit islands, Abaco. Homes shredded, this video capturing the utter destruction.
Oh my God, Angie.
The violent winds ripping off roofs, toppling trees, and of course taking power and cell service. The furious rain and intense storm surge flooding streets.
Zigzag is gone. Abaco is gone.
From the air, it's hard to tell where the sea ends and the land begins. Across the Bahamas, the damage is indescribable. At least 13,000 homes are damaged or destroyed. Buildings flattened, trees ripped bare. Entire sections of land underwater after a 6-meter-high storm surge enveloped the islands. The ocean swallowed the Grand Bahama International Airport, with waves lapping at the building. In many places, officials are only now getting a look at the full scope of the damage. The number of dead and injured all but certain to rise.
Tonight, with the millions of Americans bracing for what could be a dangerous and deadly storm, Hurricane Dorian is intensifying as it churns toward the U.S. The storm is expected to strengthen to a Category 4 hurricane before hitting Florida over the holiday weekend.
Now, the storm has its eye on Florida and is expected to hit the state as a dangerous Category 4. The governor issuing this blunt warning.
The time to act is now. If you haven't acted, act to make preparations. Do not wait until it's too late.
First-hand look at the damage done when Hurricane Dorian made landfall in the Tar Heel state.
thousands still without electricity. One death reported, a 67-year-old who fell off a ladder while preparing for the storm. That storm eventually traveling more than 1,000 miles north to Nova Scotia, slamming Canadians on the Atlantic coast with 50-foot waves and winds powerful enough to turn a construction crane into a pile of twisted metal. And in the Bahamas, total devastation. Officials fear the death toll could be hundreds, if not thousands, as search and rescue efforts there intensify.
This morning, up to 10,000 people in Abaco alone are in need of food, water, and shelter. Bahamian emergency management officials calling food distribution a challenge and deeming the water in some areas unsafe for consumption and hygiene. The desperate search intensifying. Hundreds, if not thousands, missing, buried in rubble. The death toll still sitting at 43, but it's expected to increase drastically.